Hello there, meteorologist Alexis Walters in the Dick Goddard Weather Center. I want to get you guys one more update on the winter storm. Let me move this down a little bit. On the winter storm that is marching its way towards us, expected to arrive with rain showers on Thursday, so tomorrow. And tomorrow's really not looking bad. I will say we don't have any major changes from the updates that I gave you yesterday and the day before as far as timing, track, what we're expecting, but I do now have some snow totals for you. So let me get you up here on Facebook. That way I can see what everyone's saying. Let me know you're watching. Say good morning if nothing else. Someone says hi from Norwalk, and yeah, Merry Christmas to you guys as well. Happy holidays. All right. First things first, today, of course, is pretty quiet. We've got a mix of sun and clouds out there. I will say that these weather cameras by Friday morning are going to be a completely different picture. Here's a look at the winter alerts, the winter weather alerts, and even just weather alerts in general across the U.S. We're not the only ones dealing with this. A good portion of the United States is blanketed by at least some type of weather alert. Now, here at home, what we've got going on is a winter storm watch that does not kick in until tomorrow evening at 10 p.m. and it goes through Saturday. And you'll notice Tuscarawas, Carroll, and Columbiana County is not included in that. That doesn't mean that these areas are going to be dry and quiet. It just means that the threshold for a winter storm watch is not there in those areas. So here's a look at satellite and radar. Here at home, things are quiet. Again, mix of sun and clouds. Winds aren't super breezy. It is cold to start your morning today, but as we take a look out west, here's where that system sits. And I'll be honest, it doesn't look like much here on satellite and radar, but it's just going to continue to develop as it moves east. And with that, you'll notice, and I can't really point at it, but those wind barbs north of that low pressure are coming directly from the north. So we are expecting cold air to just seep in after this system moves through. And look at the wind chills out west. This is the power that this system holds at the moment. 50 degrees below zero there in Glasgow and Chinook. 50 below there as well too. Here at home, we're definitely not looking to see that cold, but we are looking to see wind chills 10 to 20 below. Let's go ahead and pull up our futurecast here. Again, timing of this is really coming together. Models are becoming in some pretty good agreement here about when we're going to see the changeover from rain to snow. A lot of people are dropping comments asking about driving. Tomorrow and today are going to be the best days to do any driving. Take a look at why. We're nice and dry. Tomorrow morning, we'll start to see a few rain showers. We could see some wintry mix in there in some isolated pockets, mainly west and south, but it'll be wet snow flurries, if anything, and then it'll change all over to rain by the evening. So it starts pretty spotty. By about 8, 9 o'clock, we start to see more scattered to widespread rain showers. If you look at that line, that pink line between the purple and the green, which is purple is snow and green is rain, that's your transition area. So it gives you a good idea of how quickly this is going to change over, meaning how drastically our temperatures are going to drop. And that is going to be overnight Thursday into early Friday morning. And of course, that will be changing over from west to east. Now, as this is all happening, the winds are going to be picking up. It's going to be very gusty. Couple big problems with the changeover here is with the changeover precipitation is that one, it's going to be blowing, and two, it's going to be very hard for road crews to pre-treat. You get that rain coming down, it washes any pre-treatment away, and also the blowing of the snow and rain is going to wash anything away as well. So if you have to go to work on Friday morning, give yourself extra time, I would say. You don't want to run into those slick spots, and also, I mean, there's going to be people out there who probably aren't weather aware. Be aware for them if you can. As we get into Saturday, the snow becomes more scattered, not so widespread. And take a look at our winds. They're still gusty, but they now at that point turn to the northwest, meaning we are going to see more lake effect snow. And everyone's been wanting to know, what are those snow totals? Well, I have them for you through Friday. I have not included Saturday or Sunday quite yet. But I mentioned that probably a shovelable amount or a couple to several inches is possible. Models are coming into agreement. West is going to see more snow, of course, because the changeover will happen earlier. There's more time to see snow. 3 to 5 inches from about Mansfield up towards Ashtabula. So our area pretty consistent there. Southeast might see a little bit less. Now again, this is going to be hard to measure because it will be blowing. We'll see snow drifts in a lot of areas. And I've been saying that the snow really kind of isn't the biggest issue, the snow totals anyway. It's not like we're getting feet of snow in one day. It's going to be the cold. We do have the potential for power outages with those wind gusts being 40 to 50 miles per hour. Then temperatures are dropping to single digits, even zero, and it will feel 15 to 20 degrees below zero. So that becomes dangerous if you do not have power, if you do not have a heat source. So also if you know anyone who does not have shelter, there, I'm sure over the next couple of days will be warming stations put up around, well, a lot of areas, hopefully, I would say. So what are the most critical aspects of this system? The cold and the wind chill, that's for sure, and also the low visibility on the roads. And timing is a lot of this, that there's just going to be so many people on the roads traveling for the holiday. So keep that in mind. And if you want a quick breakdown of your travel, what day is the best, what day is the worst, Friday is probably going to be the worst for driving. Take it slow. People keep saying, am I going to make it to my destination? That is on you. That's not really necessarily, I can't determine that based on the weather. If you do plan on traveling, make sure you have a lot of extra time and you do take it slow. Here's a look at that 8-day forecast for you. So remember, Thursday, mostly rain. It'll be mainly in the evening. It'll change over pretty quickly early Friday morning. Roads will probably be slick. I imagine they'll also have a lot of road crews out because we've been anticipating this system for quite some time now, so hopefully they'll be able to catch up to it. 0 degrees Friday night. So your morning on Christmas Eve going to be very cold. Again, I said do your shopping that you need to do now. The good news is I know a lot of places will actually be probably closed for the holiday, stores and whatnot, so I don't expect as many people to be out on those days running to the store, but going to holiday parties and whatnot, make sure you're staying nice and bundled up. Probably by tomorrow, we'll put out those Saturday and Sunday snowfall totals. Again, those are going to be more lake effect snow showers, so your snow belt area is going to see higher totals with that. By Monday, we're back into the 20s. We get a little bit of improvement. The snow showers taper off, and we see 30 by Tuesday. So there you have it, guys. We will continue to update you. Any changes to the forecast that we have, also our new updated snow totals as we get towards Saturday and Sunday, we'll put those out as well. Everyone stay safe, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.